Listening to them better?
Yes.
So good morning, boys.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, better. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, better. Let's start with a new chapter. It's lesson 16, water, a precious resource. Please.
Water and precious.
I read
A precious resource. Yes, better.
water a precious resource.
Read. Ma'am, I read.
The blue
First, I
planet
said.
from
Okay, one
outer
by
space.
one. Better, all of you will get chance. Don't worry.
I
I've
read
got
first.
plenty
From
slides. All of you will have chance. Okay? Give
I
your
read
name and start reading. Yeah, give your name and start reading.
blue outer space. The Earth looks blue in color. That's because approximately 70% of Earth is covered with water.
Okay. Why the Earth is called as blue planet, beta?
Because it is 70% covered with water. And
Exactly. So from outer
yes,
space, if you talk about, the NASA has taken some pictures of Earth from the space, and it's observed that it looks blue. And why it looks blue, beta? Because just now you said the 70%, more than 70% of the Earth is covered with water, so it looks blue. Have you understood, beta? Hello.
yes,
Yes, yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
Water is a
Who's the,
natural
no, no,
resource
no.
that
Beta, just a moment. Who is the next one who wants to read, beta? Allow everybody
Sunrise,
to read.
Sunrise wants to read. And
Okay,
then
beta.
I.
Okay. Sunraj, start reading, beta. Sunraj, read.
It's unions.
What happened? Okay, someone else start reading. I think there's some problem.
okay, ma'am.
We are not able to hear them properly. Please continue.
Water is a natural resource that is vital for both
Vital.
plants, vital
Whenever I
for
stop you, you have to repeat.
vital for both plants and animals. Water exists in abundance on our
Abundance.
planet. Abundance on our planet Earth.
Okay, fine. Now, what is water? It is a type of natural resource. Now, water
It
is a
is a
natural
liquid.
resource. Exactly. Are we making water? No. So it is
It is
observed in
made on
nature
by nature.
by nature. So it is a natural resource, which is very, very important. Vital means without this we cannot survive. So it is very important for both plants as well as animals. We survive on. If we don't get water, we will die. We will die. Water
Yes,
is in
die.
plenty. Water is in plenty on our planet Earth. But remember, the fresh water is the least of all. We have got abundance of water, no doubt about it. But abundance is of salt water and not fresh water. Do you understand? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Now
Ma'am.
look over here. Seas and oceans, the total water I'm talking about. You see this total water?
97. Yes, ma'am.
0.41 is seas and ocean.
97.41.
So this is salty water. What do you say? Can we
Yes,
drink it?
that
Salty
ocean.
water.
Can we drink it? No. Can we drink it? No. So fresh water we have only 2.50%. Imagine how much are we wasting? You know that, isn't it? Hello.
Yes.
On Earth we have got a 2.59 percentage of fresh water. Now see, from this 2.59% fresh water, this is fresh water. We
Fresh
have
water.
glaciers, we have glaciers and ice caps. Now, where do you get glacier? On the mountains. We have 1.954
Yes. Cold.
percentage, and the groundwater, which is under the ground, is 0.592%. You understood? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand?
Very,
Yes.
very cold.
And there's a little The 0.014% is of lakes. That is the fresh water that we are using it every day. That comes as lakes, that comes as soil moisture, and the sea, that comes as water in plants and animals, in rivers, and in
River. Water
atmosphere
vapor.
as water vapor. In atmosphere as water vapor. You understood? So this is the fresh water that is
Yes.
available to us. You can imagine how much are we wasting. Okay? Yes, next. Next, beta.
Water.
Yes, ma'am.
Water is.
Water is one of the natural resources. Humans, animals, and plants
Just a moment.
need water to
Sahil,
drink.
Sahil, stop. Let Sunrise continue, beta.
Ma'am, he read before.
He had before. Okay, fine. Who else want to read?
I.
And who else? Except Sahil.
Azil.
Rania
Fazil?
also wants to read.
Okay. So give them chance, beta, Sahil, if possible.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, beta. So who will take up the
Okay,
charge
ma'am.
now? Who will take the charge now? Fazil? Fazil,
Azil.
do you wish to read, beta?
Ma'am.
Okay, start then.
Azil.
Okay, ma'am. Water is
Louder,
one of the
louder.
natural. Water is one of the natural resource. Humans, animals, and plants need water to drink and live. Water is no fixed shape. Water covers 71% of the Earth's surface.
Then water covers 71% of the Earth's surface. Good. So what is this? Is just again the repetition that water is again one of the natural resource. Who are using it? Humans, animals, and plants. They are using water to drink
Yes.
and live. Remember, water does not have any fixed shape
Yes,
because it
ma'am.
is liquid. Wherever you put it, any vessel you put it, it takes the shape of that particular vessel, isn't it? And it covers how much percentage of Earth's surface, beta? 71% of the Earth's surface. And this is how the Earth
71.
looks like. See, this is how the Earth looks like.
Ma'am, there are so many clouds are there. White, white.
Exactly. Exactly. That's cloud. You're absolutely right. It's from the space the pic has been taken. Now let's see how much water is available to us. Please read.
How
What's the
much
next one?
water is available?
Read better.
And Muhammad, you read? Hello.
Yes, better.
Yes,
And Muhammad
And
read, ma'am.
okay, fine. And Mohammed, start right.
yes,
Reading better.
ma'am. How much water is available? About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water.
We
Number
know
two,
that.
almost,
Isn't it? We know that.
yes,
Yes?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
second. Second.
almost all the water on the Earth is contained in the seas and oceans, rivers, lakes, ice caps, as groundwater and in the atmosphere.
Do you
Number
agree?
three, yes, most of this water is not fit for human consumption. The water, the water that is fit for use to is fresh water.
Now we know that 71% of the Earth's surface is completely covered with water. So no need to explain again. We
Water
know
is
about
everywhere.
water is everywhere.
Yes.
Water will be everywhere, but not a drop of water to drink. Remember that. This is what is going to happen in the future. Okay, because the
Yes,
way we
ma'am.
are using fresh water it will be gone. And it's pollution, dirty water. You know that sea water is increasing. I hope you know that. Because of melting of icebergs,
Rice.
melting of polar caps. So the level of sea water is increasing, the amount of sea water is increasing, and one day will come that the whole planet will be covered by the sea because the sea level is going high every year. Now we
And
know the
we will
seas and
live in
oceans.
space.
Yes. Okay, tell me what is the difference between seas and oceans, Petra? I'm going to ask you a question now. You have to answer me. Because I
Seas
don't know.
are smaller and oceans are big, like
Fine.
Indian Ocean,
Okay. Okay,
Arabian.
boys. Okay, boys. All of you agree with Sahil? All of you agree with Sahil, beta?
What, ma'am?
Okay. Sahil just said that seas are small and oceans are big. Do you agree with him?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes. Okay, fine. He's absolutely correct. Now let's talk about rivers, lakes. What is the difference between rivers and lakes, beta? Tell me, what is the
Rivers
difference between
are
rivers and
bigger and lakes are smaller.
I don't think so.
Rivers are like canals. Canals.
Canals, not canals, it is canals.
Yes.
Rivers are moving. Rivers are moving. Whereas
Yes,
lakes
river
are,
is moving and lake is not
lakes
moving.
are
Still.
exactly. It is river is flowing, lakes are stationary. They are at one place. Hope you understood. You got the difference now, beta? Boys.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now we'll talk about ice caps. What is ice caps, beta?
Ice caps are
Yes.
ice.
What?
Ice contain
No.
water.
No. Can anyone else? Can anyone else explain? Say yes or no?
What, ma'am?
No. Ice caps. I'm asking what is ice cap? You know the answer? Fine.
No,
I will
ma'am.
give you. I will give you better. Ice caps are, for example, let's take Mount Everest. Okay, this is the Mount Everest. You get it is covered with snow. Ice caps. These are ice caps. Okay, it's covered with snow and ice. These are the ice caps. Hope you understood. From there we get glacier. When piece of ice gets detached and then it starts sliding down. That is called as glacier. Any problem? Hello, any problem, beta?
Ice will melt.
No, ma'am.
Yes. Ice will melt, and then when the ice melts, it will form a river. Do you understand?
Yes.
What is groundwater?
Groundwater is underwater ground.
That is bore water.
Yes,
Isn't
bore
it bore
water.
well? Yeah, it is bore well, right? And hand pump, right, beta? Can you suggest me
Yes.
some
It
more?
is water with water.
Yeah,
Groundwater.
can groundwater? Can you suggest me more? Well, also, I think. Can we take well
Yes.
as a groundwater?
Yes. But sometimes
Boys,
well contains pure water. Sometimes.
yeah, yeah. Now, in the well is not pure because earlier it used to be pure. Now, groundwater has also become polluted, isn't it, Peter?
Yes.
Fine. Then we come to atmosphere. What is the meaning of atmosphere, Peter? In what form do we have water in atmosphere?
Air. Water vapor.
Exactly. So we get water vapor. Now, when we say that we have water vapor in atmosphere, what does that mean? What is the terminology that we use?
That water is everywhere.
Now, what is the terminology that we use in science?
Terminology means
What is the name that we use for water vapor in the atmosphere?
H2O2.
Yeah, it is known as moisture. What it is known as, beta?
Moisture.
Moisture. And what is the second name? Are all of you understanding what I'm asking, beta?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. What is the other name? Can you suggest? Help me. Humidity. What is the other name, beta?
Humidity.
Humidity. So you are
And
well
when
aware of
we
these.
put cold.
This is this is called terminology. Now you understood, beta?
Yes.
The word that we use for certain purpose is called as terminology. So what is the terminology that we use for the water vapor present in the
Moisture and
atmosphere?
humidity.
Is moisture or humidity. Any problem, children?
No.
Any problem,
Ma'am, the
beta?
proof that is
No, ma'am.
air is in water is
What
in
is
air is
yes.
to put a cold water bottle in open and it
Yes.
will full
What happened?
it will full covered with water. Outside water
Yes,
droplets
full
will
of.
come.
Okay, okay. Fine. Now, the water that we are getting, the 70%, 71% of water, most of the water is salty. Can we use salty water?
No,
No.
we can
Can we
purify it.
consume? Can we consume it? No.
No.
So it is unfit for human use. What we can use? Only fresh water. What we can use? Only
Yes.
any problem?
No problem.
All of you understood nicely, beta?
From filter to give fresh water.
That is different, but I'm just talking about general category. That which
Yes.
water can we use? We can use only fresh water. And that fresh
Fresh
water
water.
this comes to our home by filter or through filter. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
All of you? Only one or two yes I am getting. Why not all of you, beta?
Because they are sleeping.
Yes, ma'am. They are sleeping.
Ma'am, they are
No,
sleeping.
no, no, don't say that. Don't say that because they are not sleeping. They
Why,
will, they
ma'am?
will, they will answer. Have patience, they will join you. Don't worry.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
now we are going to talk about forms of water. Please continue.
Forms of water. There are three states of water. They are soils, liquids, and gaseous. Here is a diagram of
Of
from waters. Form of
forms of
water.
water. So how many states of water do we have? Three. Which is those states? Solid. What is the example of solid, beta? What is the example of solid?
Solid. I, ma'am. I is example of solid.
What is the example of solid? Ice and snow. Isn't it?
Yes.
All of you got it?
Yes, ma'am. Got
What is the answer of liquid?
water.
What is the answer of gaseous?
Water vapor.
Steam.
Steam.
What is the other name?
Humidity. Moisture.
Water vapor. What is the other name?
Humidity. Water.
Steam or water vapor. All of you understood?
Yes.
Now see over here.
Just,
Yes,
just
see. This is ice. Water freezes to ice at 0 degrees Celsius. You agree?
yes. Agree.
So at what temperature it becomes solid? 0
Yeah.
degree. So this is solid,
3
beta?
degree.
Yes.
Is
Solid.
this solid?
Solid.
Liquid, at which temperature it is liquid, beta? 0 degree to 100 degree.
0
It is
degree
liquid.
and
From 0 degree to 100 degree it is liquid.
Yes.
Agree? It is water.
Agree.
Then here it changes to steam or water vapor. Which temperature?
100 degrees Celsius.
Any problem?
No problem.
Let's see now.
no problem.
Can you see this arrow, beta?
Yes. We can see.
This arrow is like this, and this arrow is like this. Can you see this arrow?
Yes.
What does it mean? What does that mean? It
It
is
means that water freezes to ice and
beta, your voice is breaking. Reversible. What
water
is this
freezes to
reaction?
ice and ice freezes to becomes
Ice
water.
freezes.
Reversible.
It is a reversible reaction. What it is, beta?
Reversible.
Reversible reaction. How can you reverse the reaction? By changing the temperature. What you will do? By
Changing the
changing the
temperature.
temperature, you can reverse the
Yes.
reaction. Any problem?
No.
Same thing happens
No,
over here.
ma'am.
Same thing happens over here. So it is also reversible. From water to water vapor. See.
Water to water vapor.
Got it? Reversible reaction. So when this is solid, that means it is frozen. What is frozen? It becomes solid.
Yes.
After we give temperature to it, it becomes water. So water stays between 0 degree to 100 degrees Celsius. When we give heat to water, see,
Yes, ma'am.
it becomes water vapor. Any problem? Any problem, beta? Now we come back. If this water vapor is cooled, if this water vapor is cooled, we get water. What you get in cloud, isn't it? What you get in cloud is the same mechanism. Cloud I'm talking about, when it starts raining. So this is water. This water is again, temperature is reduced. See, the water vapor temperature is reduced, it gets water. Water temperature is reduced, we get ice. Any problem? Any problem, beta?
No problem.
Again, we will talk about form of water in detail, please. And Mohammed, Sanraj, and
I
Sahil.
read.
Is there, just a moment. Is there any fourth one who wish to join? And Mohammed, Sanraj, and Sahil.
Muhammad Ali
Besides
Owen, you
these
read?
three, besides these three children,
And
can
Sheikh
anyone
Arman
Mohammed
else?
Lakhani
Sufyan.
also is there. Arman Lakhani. Sufyan is also there.
I'm
Sufyan.
Sheikh Mohammed Sufyan.
Sheikh Mohammed. Okay, Sheikh Mohammed, you can continue.
Form of water. Water on the earth has been maintained for millions of years by various processes which make the water cycle. When water circulates through the water cycle, it can be, ma'am, what is this? It
Can
can
be
be
found.
found in all the three forms, solid, liquid, and gas,
Ma'am.
at any given time somewhere on the earth. The solid form, snow and ice, is present as ice caps at the poles of the earth, snow covered mountains, and glaciers.
Thank you. First, you
Ma'am,
finish
can
it.
I read?
No, let me finish, beta.
Ma'am.
Let- Just a moment. Don't be in a rush. Let me finish the slide. Let me explain it. Then you can start with the second one. Okay? Next one. Now, what are forms of water? We know this water which is present on Earth was like this earlier also. For millions of years, the same thing is forming. Agree? Which is this process known as water cycle. Which is this process, beta? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Which is
ma'am.
this process called as water cycle.
Rotor cycle.
So what is happening? This water is circulating through water cycle and it is observed in three forms, the solid, liquid, and gas. You see anywhere on the earth, you can see water in these three forms. Anywhere in
Solid,
the earth. What is the
liquid,
solid form? The solid form is snow and ice, which is observed as ice caps. Where do you get? North Pole
ice
and
shape.
South Poles. Let me finish better. So where do you get this ice caps? At the poles. What are the poles? North Pole and the South
South
Pole.
pole.
Yes, Arctic and Antarctica. And also you get it on snow-covered mountains and glaciers. So this glaciers you get it from the mountains. You know that. Now let's see the other form. Let's start with the liquid form, please.
Liquid water is present in oceans, lakes, rivers, even underground. The gaseous form is the water vapor present in the air around us. The continuous recycling of water among its three forms keep the total amount of water on the earth constant even the whole world is using it.
Okay. Now we had finished the solid forms in the form of snow, ice, and glaciers. Now we have come to the liquid form. So liquid form is called as water. Where do you find water? You find water in oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, and underground water. The third form is gaseous form. It is in the form of water vapor or steam, which is present in the atmosphere. Now, what are these forms doing? They are continuously cycling in the form of water cycle, and these three forms is reversible. Like in if you go to European countries, You can see snow. If you go to African countries, you can see only water. Yes, hello. And if you go on the coastline, then
Yes.
you can find that the atmosphere is very humid,
Yes.
full of moisture.
Humid.
Isn't it? It's very humid. You feel suffocated
Yes.
at times.
Yes.
You feel very stuffy, you feel very hot when it is humid. So you can see all types of phases of water uh, in the world all around us, and it keeps on changing from one form to other form. Any problem, beta?
No problem.
And we are using the water constantly, okay, in all
Yes.
the forms. You see this water cycle? Please continue.
Yes. Water is what is water cycle? The continuous circulation of water in nature is called water cycle.
So, like, what is water cycle, beta? The water cycle keeps.
Continuous
Yes,
circulation.
it does not stop. It does not stop at all. It
Yes.
keeps on and on. That is called as a water cycle. Look over here. The first thing which happens from the ocean or seas or rivers is what is that, beta?
Evaporating.
Evaporation. Now, what is evaporation? Can anyone tell me?
Water changes into water vapor.
Okay. Is it a continuous process? Is it a continuous process?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So, regardless of, we are not boiling it. Are we boiling it? Are we
No, we
boiling the
don't.
water of ocean or sea? It is
Because
happening
of
naturally.
the heat of the sun.
Exactly. Because of the heat of the sun, the water on the surface leaves because it got energy and it releases in the atmosphere. It goes in the atmosphere. That is called as evaporation. I just want to ask you, what are these things, Vita? What can you, what is this? I mean,
Octopus and
really? Octopus. Very good. I was not knowing. This is octopus. Fine. And these are plants. What are
plants,
these? Plants.
water plants, aquatic plants.
Aquatic plants. The other name could be seaweeds. Can we say that?
Waterfall.
This is waterfall. You see the waterfall coming here?
Yes.
Yes, this is waterfall. What is happening from the trees
Water is evaporating.
evaporating? What is the term called as?
Evaporation.
Transpiration.
What is it called
Transpiration.
as? Transpiration.
Transpiration.
Evaporation of water from the leaves. What is the terminology that we are using?
Transpiration.
Transpiration. You know that it is happening. Please
Yeah.
come with that. So excess of water is removed from the plant body in the form of water vapor through stomata. This phenomena or this process is called as transpiration. Any
Transpiration.
problem? All of you
No
understood?
problem.
All of you understood, beta?
Yes.
So all this water vapor rather forms
Clouds.
forms clouds along with dust particles. Fine.
Yes.
And then the small particles join together,
Particles
form
And
form
form
big
water.
particles, form big particles. And when
form
the
big
cloud
partition and
cannot
Form big
hold,
particles.
can I speak better? When the cloud cannot hold these big particles
It
anymore,
starts
it
raining.
comes down as rain. All of you understood?
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
Now, why it is happening? Why all this is happening? It is due to
Sun.
sun.
Sun and
The other
clouds.
form, uh, other form of water is snow. Where do you get the snow? On the mountains. Can you see the mountains with them?
Yes. Ma'am, but how snow forms?
Because of the temperature. Temperature is very less.
Ma'am, when rain comes, it converts into snow
Exactly. It
at
remains over there.
cold cold places.
Yes. And the water vapor which is in the atmosphere, it starts accumulating and form on the mountain. You got it?
Yes.
See, in the atmosphere also you get the snow. Can you see this? This
Yes.
is in the atmosphere. It's so cold over there. So on the mountains, you get this snow peak mountains. You understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now
Like
tell me any
Everest.
problem? Yes, exactly like Everest. And what is happening? Now, some portion of the ice may get detached and then it will start sliding. When it
Yes.
starts sliding, it will form river. What will it form, Vita?
River.
So this river will obviously mix with the ocean. You know that, isn't it?
Yes.
All the rivers they mix with ocean or sea. Any problem?
No.
This is the motorcycle. So simple, isn't it, Vita?
Yes.
Is another motorcycle in a different form. Let's start again with evaporation. All of you agree?
Yes.
Hello? Evaporation. Even plant is evaporating, which is known as transpiration. So water is evaporating, plant is evaporating. Agree? This becomes plus.
Yes.
What it is happening? What is happening? Clouds. What is happening? How does clouds form? Due to condensation
Condensation.
of water vapor.
Condensation.
Condensation of water vapor. Water vapor is in gaseous form. When it
Yes.
condenses, then we get water drops, isn't it, Vita? We get water drops. Yes or no? Okay? Hello.
Yes.
So when the condensation takes place, we get drops. What we
Free.
get? Drops.
Drop.
Drops.
Drop.
Now, these clouds, when it cannot hold any more, those drops, it will come as precipitation. What is the other name of
More
precipitation?
water.
What is the other name of precipitation, Vita?
Rain.
Rain. What is the other name of precipitation, Vita, all of you? Rain. So it comes down as rain. This rain will coincide. This
Infiltration.
rain will go and fall on the ground, yes, and it will
Groundwater.
go inside. It is called as infiltration. What it is called? Infiltration.
Infiltration. It is
Okay, so
more
it is
filtered.
going, yes, and it forms groundwater. What it forms, beta?
More water.
Groundwater, bore water. Any problem?
No.
So all of you understood? So now one by one, we will see the process of water cycle. Please start.
Evaporation. The conversion of liquid to vapor is called evaporation.
And what is
Condensation.
it? Just a moment, don't rush, beta. Now you tell me whether you agree or not.
Agree.
Now what
Agree.
is happening in evaporation, beta? One by one we'll do. What is happening in evaporation? Liquid to vapor.
Liquid to vapor.
Instead of vapor, I can say steam.
Yes. Steam.
Liquid to water vapor is called as evaporation. Fine. Now we start with the second one. Which is second process?
Condensation.
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 What is the meaning of condensation? Let's see.
The
The conversion
condensation of the
of
vapor
from
of
vapor
liquid
to
is
liquid
called
is called
condensation.
Let him
condensation.
read. Sahil, let him read, beta.
Condensation. The condensation of the vapor to liquid is called condensation.
Station. So what is happening? The vapor is changing to liquid. What is happening?
Vapor,
Vapor is changing
vapor
to
to
liquid.
change it into liquid.
It's called condensation. What we saw earlier, liquid to vapor. It's just the opposite. Condensation is opposite. That is vapor to liquid. And what is evaporation? Liquid to vapor. Hope you understood this much.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, third, what is it? Precipitation. Yes,
Precipitation.
Precipit
let him continue.
From two boys read at once. Same
Yeah, that's
time.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let him continue, beta. Yes, read, beta.
You read.
Herman read Lakhani.
Precipitation, the filling down of
Falling down,
water
beta.
from
Read properly. Falling down.
the falling down of the water from clouds is called precipitation.
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 That will, I know. Doesn't matter. At least he's trying. Let's help him out, beta. Support him. So the
Okay,
falling down
ma'am.
of water. Thank you, beta. So falling down of water. Water is falling down from the clouds. From where it is falling, beta? From where the water is falling?
Cloud में से
Clouds. Speak in English, beta. I
Ma'am,
request
how
you.
did water form?
I will tell you now. Just now we said condensation. Didn't we talk about the vapor is changing into liquid? Condensation. Water is formed. And precipitation, when those small
Ma'am,
drops
many
mix
years ago, how
and
did
become.
water form?
Yes, I just
Many,
told you.
many years ago.
No, it's not many years ago. How this water formed? Water was always there on Earth. Even
Ma'am,
people are
पहले
saying
अर्थ
on the
फॉर्म हुआ
moon.
होगा ना?
Yeah, obviously, first the Earth, then water came, and then the condition
How
came,
did
the air.
water form?
So, when the water falls down from cloud in the form of rain, it is called as precipitation. Which is the last one, beta? Transpiration. Please read. Excuse me. What is transpiration? Say,
The
beta.
loss of water to water vapor is called transpiration.
Okay. So, transpiration is loss of water
Yes, loss of water.
in the form of water vapor. Now, who is losing it? Plants. Who is losing this water vapor, beta? Plants, trees. Isn't it?
Fine.
Isn't it? So, trees are losing water vapor through stomata. That process is known as transpiration. Any problem?
Yes.
Let's see what are the uses of water. Please read better.
Uses of water. The uses of water can be broadly
Just a moment.
okay.
The screen is gone, it seems. Can you see the
Yes.
screen? Better?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
yes ma'am.
Now, can you see it better?
Uses of water. Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Read.
Uses of water. The uses of water can be broadly divided into agriculture, domestic, and industrial uses.
What are the uses of water? Now we are categorizing into one is agriculture. Now, what is agriculture? What is the meaning of agriculture, beta? What is the meaning of agriculture, boys? Hello.
Agriculture
Yes,
makes for food for us.
Now, what it is called as? It should be very specific. What is it called as? Hello. What is it called as?
Agriculture.
Crop production. What you will say, beta?
Crop production.
Crop production. That is called as agriculture. What is the meaning of domestic? What is the meaning of domestic, beta?